You can either call it the city of light, the city of love, or the home to fashion. These are far from enough to reveal all there is to know about this beautiful city called Paris. This video will show you the top 10 things to do in Paris. As a travel vlog, we make suggestions based on numerous trips to this beautiful and romantic tourist attraction. So welcome, and do not forget to stick around until the end of this video as we have an exciting travel recommendation to share with you to ensure you have an exciting time in Paris. So let's get started. Here are our top 10 picks. Number 10. Stroll to the Gardens of Versailles. Versailles is one of those typical attractions you must see when visiting Paris. Versailles is the beautiful guided palace of Louis XIV. The castle is known for many of its historical events, such as the signing of the Treaty of Versailles. We recommend you visit the palace on the inside. The interior of Versailles is beautiful, with a gold leaf covering the walls and ceilings. There are intricate designs and carvings seen everywhere. It would help if you didn't go to Versailles without visiting the museum. Although there might be long lines, it is definitely worth the wait. Don't hesitate to take a walk through the beautiful gardens, as the Gardens of Versailles are the most beautiful of their kind. The park has a lot of garden chambers, statues, and fountains. Number 9. La Défense. La Défense is the most central business zone in Europe and is home to Paris's tallest structures and a sizable shopping center, with various eateries and movie theaters. La Défense features an impressive modern architectural masterpiece, La Grande Arche, a 364-foot tall, cubicle high-rise mimicking the shape of Arc de Triomphe. You may also go up to the observation deck to witness how closely the structure lines with the Arc de Triomphe, situated more than 2 miles away in the heart of Paris. Shopping at La Défense is fun, as there are fewer locals than in the center of Paris, so the prices are lower and fair. Number 8. Rodin Museum. Most of the sculptures in the Rodin Museum, or Musée Rodin in French, were done by French sculptor Auguste Rodin. The Rodin Museum is well-liked and welcomes millions of visitors from around the world. At least 6,600 sculptures, as well as other drawings and photos, make up its enormous collection. In addition to inside displays, the Rodin Museum offers a stunning garden. You can spend a couple of hours exploring the Rodin Museum and taking pictures. Number 7. Parks and Gardens. Beautiful parks and gardens abound in Paris, where you may stroll, jog, read a book, or take in the ambiance and the local way of life. One of the loveliest gardens is the Tuileries Garden, adjacent to the Louvre and a popular gathering place for Parisians in the 19th and 20th centuries. As a garden for the Luxembourg Palace, which is currently the location of the French Senate, Luxembourg Gardens were established in 1612. The Great Bois de Vincennes is home to Bois de Vincennes, the largest public park in the city, which features lakes, gardens, a zoo, a botanical garden, a castle, and other tourist attractions. You can never run out of parks to visit, as Paris offers many parks for relaxation. Number 6. Champs-Élysées. One of the most famous avenues in the world, the Avenue Champs-Élysées, is a 1.2-mile-long roadway in the heart of Paris. There are many upscale stores, theaters, and cafes there. Champs-Élysées is the location of the annual Bastille Day military parade and the French line of the Tour de France cycling race. Before the late 18th century, this place consisted of fields and gardens. Now, we have a fashionable avenue full of fashion shops. The west end of Champs-Élysées is by the Arc de Triomphe, which Napoleon commissioned in 1806 and finished in 1836 to honor the forces of revolution and the empire. Underneath the arc is the tomb of the unknown soldier. We hope you have been having a great time exploring the city with us as we work our way through our list of the top things to do in Paris. Don't forget to stay tuned to the end as we have an exciting travel recommendation to share with you. Number 5. Window shops at Galeries Lafayette. One of the most gorgeous department stores in the world, in our opinion, is Galeries Lafayette. This well-known department store in Paris carries high-end goods as well as cuisine. Shopping at Galeries Lafayette will break the pocketbook because of the exquisite and luxurious outfits. But it's more about the experience, just as when you shop at Harrods. The ceiling domes and jaw-dropping embellishments of Galeries Lafayette consist of gorgeous glass. You can also ascend to the roof, which offers breathtaking views of the city. You can enjoy stunning views of the Grand Palais and the Eiffel Tower. Accessing the roof is cost-free. This small attraction won't have a lot of visitors, therefore, it will be peaceful. Number 4. The Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is arguably the most well-known, one of the most prominent global landmarks, and the most frequently visited paid monuments on Earth. The Eiffel Tower is one of the tallest artificial structures in the world at 324 meters. Originally intended to be dismantled, it was built in 1889 by the business controlled by engineer Gustave Eiffel as the entrance to the 1889 World's Fair. The tower has 3 stories. If you don't feel like using the elevator, you can climb the 674 stairs to get to the 2nd story. Did you know that the Eiffel Tower has a tiny concealed apartment? Eiffel constructed it to amuse a scientific elite, including Thomas Edison. Your trip to Paris will not be complete without visiting the Eiffel Tower, which is a French cultural landmark known all over the world. This observation tower is the best way to enjoy the panoramic views of this gorgeous city from high up above. 2 buffets, a restaurant, and a bar are all available at the Eiffel Tower, where you may eat while admiring the breathtaking views. We are sure you must have been having a great time visiting all these places with us, so here are our top 3. Number 3. Catacombs of Paris. The Paris catacombs are a must-visit for those who enjoy history and the macabre. Discover the impressive underground Paris by visiting the Catacombs of Paris, a shadowland of underground tunnels and galleries beneath busy Parisian streets, to learn about the magnificent underworld of Paris. The catacombs are an underground network of old stone mines where the bones of more than 6 million individuals were transported in the 18th century to lessen the expanding number of graves in Paris. You can identify the streets you are going under and the original cemetery names while in the tunnels. Number 2. Notre Dame. It is known simply as Notre Dame, meaning Our Lady of Paris. The Cathedral Notre Dame de Paris is a magnificent French Gothic-style medieval Roman Catholic church. The Cathedral Notre Dame de Paris is a massive church with religious images and a long history that stretches back to the 1200s. It was made famous by Victor Hugo's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. If you're looking for free activities in Paris, it is among the most fantastic places. However, there is a cost if you want to visit the towers or the crypts. You can visit the church and take pictures of the spectacular architecture at the Cathedral Notre Dame de Paris with your friends. Additionally, you can ascend the tower's 422 steps to take in the beautiful views of the city. Don't miss the neighboring Concierge Regi, a former jail during the French Revolution and a medieval royal palace currently utilized for legal proceedings. While strolling the island's lovely historic streets, you may picture what life was like in Paris hundreds of years ago. Here it is, our number 1 thing to do in Paris. Number 1. Montmartre. Montmartre is a beautiful hillside neighborhood with amazing views of Paris. It was a popular spot for world-famous artists who worked and lived in Montmartre. Artists like Picasso and Van Gogh found inspiration in Montmartre's beautiful streets and atmosphere. You'll find painters and other artists putting the finishing touches on their newest creations today. Don't forget to see the St. Pierre Church next door and the charming little vineyards nearby at the Montmartre Museum. The renowned Moulin Rouge, the storied birthplace of the French Cancan dance, is located at the base of the hill. The Moulin Rouge is a well-liked tourist destination and features musical dance performances. We have finally come to the bonus travel recommendation that we promised you. The Palais Gardner Opera Theatre, constructed in the 1900s, has seating for about 1,979 people. It is one of the most well-known operas ever produced. Suppose the weather isn't conducive to a great day outdoor because it's raining or freezing. Then head over to Palais Gardner. You will be in awe of this magnificent opera house's architecture and design. Make sure to observe the inside of the building from various perspectives as you tour it, because each area is an incredible piece of art. Do you have a favorite place in Paris? Or have you ever been to one of these places? Please share your experience with us in the comments section. We hope you have enjoyed our video about the City of Love. Please stick with us for more travel guide videos. Travel Guide Channel makes your travel easy.